everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to New Game Plus, our weekly exploration of post-game content and New Game Plus modes. Today we're continuing our playthrough of Atelier Rorona DX on Nintendo Switch, and I'm joined by a special guest who decides to help. Let's get started.
Okay, welcome back. You rejoin us as we start our next assignment to prepare for the festival. So our job this time around is to make some cannons and barrels. So let's immediately kick off and see if we're able to make any of these right away. So cannons, we can make 7. So let's make a bunch of them. We'll make them decent quality as well. Don't necessarily want to use my best possible metal. Oh, maybe I do. I can easily make some more. It's not as if we're short on time to make things and gather ingredients, is it? So. Okay, that will do. And what do we need for barrels? We need some more supplements. So we can go and buy some of those from Tiffany. Get some goodies from Mummy and Daddy Dearest. Thanks. As always. Right. More recipes. Don't actually need to make either of those recipes, I don't think, because one of them is the Traveller Shoes, which halves the amount of time you spend walking around on the world map. And the other is the Flying Carpet, which causes you to, rather than getting sent back to the workshop if you're defeated in battle, you just get sent back to the start of the area you're in. And I've already made both of those, so don't have to worry about them. You got anything, Pamela? Yes. Oh, airdrop. Yes. That's something we're going to need. And where haven't I been? Haggles. Harvest glove. Can't remember what that does. That might be one that I haven't made. Okay, well, learn all these. Excellent. Let's go submit this stuff and see how close that gets us to achieving the assignment. Oh, World Spirit. That's a really fucking useful item that you absolutely must not waste. Because it's used for some of the most useful items that are available in the game. So it's not a very good quality one, but it is a World Spirit, which is very hard to get hold of until later. So you see the Traveller Shoes need them, and there's some other bits and bobs that need those as well. I forget what they are offhand, but not vitally important right now, but will become important later. What was I going to do? I was going to make some more barrels, wasn't I? So we're going to make 10 barrels. They're a bit more time efficient than the cannons as well. I'll just make a whole bunch of them. Okay, let's go turn those in. Oh, he still wants more. Right, well, let's just get a few more supplements. And make a bunch more. And then we'll be good. And then we'll be free to go and do as we please. As usual. Okay, that will do nicely. What is happening now? It's Geo! You are good at fighting, Rorona. You have a very dangerous stick. Of course, for the purposes of the narrative, at this point, no, she's not very good at fighting. The monster I'm pretty sure I've killed before. Come on, Rorona, you could have taken him. Yeah, it's a shame you don't actually have the opportunity to do that fight yourself. That would have made for an entertaining possible scene. See? Geo is a man of mystery. So you see, that little incident was all about Meredith Alcock trying to get Rorona to do something impossible. But Geo, being a thoroughly decent sort of chap, decided to help her out.
私が君に仕事を頼んだんだ。報酬を。破れはしたが、君。見た目と違いなかなかの頑固者だな。そうだ。
ジオさんも。
ああ。私の腕はさっき見せた通りだ。
とんでもないです。
ではそれで貸し借りなしとしよう。やっと笑ってくれたな。
And there we go. Now we can hire Geo and take him with us on our expeditions. Take a whole week there. Right. Submit those remaining barrels. And there we go. All done. Smashing. So, other objectives. Sell 3 items. Explore Nubble Lake. And defeat the Nine-Tailer. Make a secret bag. Okay, we should go to Nubble Lake and we should see if we can get into that underwater area. To do that, though, I need to make the airdrops. Which I can make. Excellent. Okay, let's make a whole bunch of these. Use up that honey that's been kicking around for ages. And we'll make them good quality, and that should allow the air to last a little bit longer. Okay, with stuff like airdrops, it's useful to have the ability to increase their number of uses, but we don't seem to have that there. I should have probably thought of that before I made them, but it's fine. Right, put them in the basket. Hooray! Right. Let's do just that, shall we? A save before we take a trip. And just check what's in the basket. Some bombs, some healing things, some ice bombs, the coin, some tonics, and a whole bunch of airdrops. So, off we go. We'll finish off the dark woods later as well. Okay, so I believe we need to go here. And then instead of freezing this, what we do is we use an airdrop instead. And now we're under the lake. So there's not a ton of stuff in this particular part of the lake. But as I mentioned in a previous episode, it is important to get down here as soon as you can. especially if you want to engage with the post-game. Okay, and there's some nice quality stuff down here as well, like this rainbow coral. Sorry, prism coral. All quite high quality down here. A few ghosts, who probably aren't really worth fighting. And a wall to break. So, bring out the bell bomb. And you notice that looked different to the ones we've seen previously. That's because, rather than being a cute bomb, with the traits and the qualities of it, that was a scary bomb. Which tends to be more effective. Excellent underwater fighting team. Okay, so we're now in a whole new area called the Lost City. And this is the area that I mentioned previously that you can only get to from under Nubble Lake. You can't travel directly to here. You always have to go via the lake. Lots of berries, eh? Oh, let's charge up her assist meter first. There's still one hit kills. Okay, if we do that one and then follow it up with one from Leonella. Oh, he's a healer as well. That's interesting. That's useful to know. So both of their support skills are healing. And meanwhile, Rorona just blows everything up. Let's do that again. Don't really need to with this particular lineup. But we might as well. Overkill. Sadly, you do not get any rewards for overkills in this game. But it's still satisfying to do once in a while. Atelier Rorona has, I think, my favourite take on that combo system. Where, like, the more times Rorona gets to take a turn in the combo, the more ridiculous her item gets. So it's the same item, but it gets more and more effective and larger every time she uses it. And so, like, she might start by sort of throwing a little bomb, but by the end of it, she's sort of throwing massive, exploding things that produce nuclear explosions and all sorts. Absolutely ridiculous. I love it. Hey, good job. Okay, ripping through these assignments as well. Excellent stuff. So this is a relatively short area, if I remember correctly. I forget the exact circumstances of unlocking the post-game dungeon, whether it's just getting in here or actually clearing the whole area, but we'll get to the end and see what happens. Regardless, we can't go into that dungeon until the post-game. As long as we've done everything we can to prepare for it, at least. Really nice music here again. I found one thing that Gust Sound Team is very good at is making use of recognisable themes and then doing different arrangements of them according to the context. So again, that happened somewhat in Knights of Azure that I mentioned earlier. But it's particularly apparent in the Atelier series. I think probably the best example of it is in Atelier Tottery, where there's an exploration theme, but there's a whole bunch of different remixes of that exploration theme as you wander around, according to what type of area you're exploring at the time. So there's like a sort of nice foresty one for when you're out in the open. There's a mysterious one for when you're exploring areas like this. There's a sort of deserty sounding one. Oh, hello. Right. Well, you asked for it. I had to do it. Otherwise we might have taken 1 damage. And that would have been awful. Right, we've now unlocked Rorona's ultimate attack, which builds up in a separate meter. And in longer battles she's able to unleash that as her whole turn. The current rate we're going, of course, we will probably never see that. But once we get into the end game bosses and that kind of thing, then we might have an opportunity to set it off. Alright, let's send some of this stuff back to the workshop with the secret bag. Since even though we've got the bigger basket that Cole gave us a little while ago, we're still pretty full. That means a lot more of doing this, though, because there's more items in there. Oh. Ah, done. Right, onwards. Okay. So what have we got here, apart from a bunch of fish? Not much, just a bunch of fish. Bunch of dead fish, am I right? Oh, and a chest. Right, so let's see what we've got in this chest. Oh, it's a reference book, the Necronomicon. And I don't think we can go any further from here. So that is, I believe, that. Yes, that's it. Okay, so back to the world map, and while we're out, we may as well go and finish off the Dark Woods as well. Oh, you can jump straight to the Lost City. I've been misinformed. Maybe I just did it wrong first time. Ooh, a source of high quality water. That's always good to know. It's a 70 quality pebble. It's a really good pebble. So I will take it. Why not? Might as well. Yeah, so you see that second meter that Rorona's got going around from the 12 o'clock position on our portrait. That's her ultimate attack meter. And the other characters get one of those at level 35 as well, so... They are pretty consistently incredibly powerful. Although still not instant win buttons against some of the tougher bosses by any means. They're just very useful as a means of outputting a lot of damage in one go. Oh god, so many plants trying to kill me. But they will fail, they will all fail. Because of the power of Rorona's death stick. Right, so we were looking for those Night Lady flowers here, weren't we? I have a feeling that there was one specific area that those grow in. Right. Oh god, there's so many of them. Oh well, experience is good. And as you can see, they're not really causing us a significant problem. Though they are giving us plenty of opportunities to have fun with that special attack. Which is always welcome, because I do enjoy the special attacks. And it's been a shame we haven't been able to enjoy them more up until this point. Devastated. Last one. These three are like the healthiest they've ever been at this point. Alright, excellent. Nearly a level up for the other two as well. As they creep closer to 35 and their ultimate attacks. Now I was going to check what the friendship levels were. So Leonella's up to 49, so she's getting pretty close to cap, which is 60 if you recall. It's not the cap, but it's the cap you can build it up to by taking them on quests with you. After that, if you want to get it any higher, you have to do the requests for them. And Tantris is up to 40, so he's 20 off. So still a bit of work to do. But we're getting there, slowly. Forum, eh? I fear this will end similarly to all the previous fights. There we go. Comprehensive victory. The level for Leonella. Excellent. Multiple ways in this one. So we start here. Let's go left first. Oh no, threat. Rorona pretty consistently putting out more than 400 damage with basic attacks now. Pleasing. Very pleasing indeed. Well, that's 400 with just the physical part of her attack. Plus all the elemental stuff as well. Oh god, she's doing like 100 fire damage on top of that as well. That's insane. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that this isn't like the most powerful thing you can get your weapons to do. Because although I finished the game with that weapon, there were still some bosses that I was having a bit of trouble with towards the end. I think the early leveling and the having the plenty of extra time to gather resources, the plenty of extra money to buy ingredients, is going to make getting improvements even easier if necessary. Okay, onward to a new area. Oh, I thought I was going left. Okay, let's go that way again then, and take the other exit. Let's go... Oh, we can't go that way. Alright, then maybe we go up here. Get up there. And this way instead. That's the stuff. And that's a dead end. So let's have a look in there first. Yay, Night Lady. That's what we need. More Night Lady. Not amazing quality Night Lady. Any more? Yes. Oh, those are good quality though. Anything else down here? I think that's it. I'll tell you what we'll do that I keep forgetting. So if we just revisit that area. And I use one of these. Okay, like I say, I've never really used that before, but it supposedly makes the items better in an area. We're getting sort of A rank stuff. It's not bad. I was hoping for a more significant improvement though. Oh well, it was worth a try. Well, it's good quality magic grass though. That's good, because the stuff you gather from the nearby forest is rubbish quality. Alright, well, that's okay. Let's have a look this way. So this has 3 exits. And let's use a tonic here as well, because why not? Yes, lots of good quality magic grass. So that's a really basic ingredient, but it's very helpful in a lot of things. You know what's going to happen to you, salamandras? Okay, so that's one exit from there. That's another dead end, so let's look at there first. If I remember correctly, this sort of loops around on itself. I've got a cat come to help. Hello, Patty. How are you? Patty has taken to helping me quite a bit on videos recently. So if you hear it... Hello. How are you? It's nice to see you. You're gonna sit nicely? No. You're gonna be annoying. You're gonna rub your head on my microphone. Do you mind? I'm busy. Oh dear me. I think it might be approaching her dinner time is the problem. And this might be an indication that she would like some dinner. Maybe after this expedition we'll call this a day here and I will go and feed this cat. Just to prevent any further mishaps. I'm just going to move this keyboard away from you so you don't accidentally stop it recording or anything. Can you not? Good job.
どうにか勝てたね。
Oh, I should have paid attention to that, shouldn't I? Right, let's empty the basket. Oh, Patty continues to molest my microphone. This is her microphone now. You done? No, still not done. You definitely don't need to stand on it. That's unhelpful. Oh, the joys of pet ownership. Hi. Hello. Excuse me, everyone. It's bonding time. Ooh, sparklies. Stop it. Oh, Dunkelheits. Those are very useful for something or other. I forget what, but again, they're quite a rare ingredient. And so it's good to have a reliable source of those. You done? Nope. No, you're not done. Just need to attack my other hand now. And the controller. You are a good cat. Okay, so where else have we got to go to? Not sure how much of this forest there is left to go, so I'll have a look. I'll see what other routes we can go to. If it looks like there's going to be a lot of it, then I will call it a day and go and feed this cat so she gets off my back. But otherwise... Right, so we've been that way. Where else can we go? Oh, we can carry on this way. Again, just moving the keyboard so she doesn't stand on it and accidentally stop the recording or anything like that. I'm going to settle down there. Okay. No, you're not. You're going to get up and be annoying. I'm just going to check that is still recording, just in case. It is. Excellent. Not that I don't trust my beloved cat or anything. Stop that. But she does have a tendency to get herself into mischief, as we've seen on plenty of occasions today. She has sat down now, at least. Right, I can concentrate again. No, you sat down. You sat down. You were being nice. You were behaving yourself. And now you're not. Just settle down. Off the keyboard. Alright, moving on to the next area. Oh, it does carry on for quite a way. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to save here, and I'm going to go and deal with this cat. We'll pick up from here next time. So, that just leaves for me to say, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. Be sure to check out moegamer.net for new articles on Japanese and Japanese-inspired video games, new and old, every weekday. Every month, Moegamer features an in-depth exploration of an individual game or series as its cover game, so be sure to check the archives to see if your favourite has had a deep dive yet. If you'd like to support the site directly, please consider becoming a patron or buy me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.